Today is Friday. And, I just finished meditating and just came to you know, I feel like one of my spirit guides told me something again today. For y'all that don't know about spirit guides, it's those energies you maybe don't see or you can't see with the human eye, but it's within certain people, certain objects, certain things, you know. Spirit guide could be somebody that passed away that really meant something to you, that affected your energy and your frequency. And they still with you in a way. They trying to guide you to your higher power, So they put little things maybe to, little clues to make you realize, the reality, when you open your third eye. But, I've just been meditating a lot lately, and I've been to myself. I don't really know how I come across what I come across, but I always search for information, about myself, about everything, spirituality, and I just come across what it seems to be perfect timing, with what I needed to hear at that right moment. I came across a video from a couple of YouTubers expressing their spirituality and the truth, because there's some people that sometimes you don't really understand why you trust them or believe them, but you just deep down from within know that they kind of know something that you don't know, but you do. But that's a whole nother topic, So I came across, these YouTubers, and they was telling me about protecting your energy, and I just realized after meditating, how everything does work out when you really focus on yourself. We are so powerful, and to understand that you are a God, you control your body. This is your reality. This is you came here alone. You're going to leave here alone, And when we leave here, we want to have, that higher sense of consciousness, because we have to accept certain things. So I realized, when I was young, I always never really believed in most people that told me things, because I always had that question, why do we have to believe this? Why are you believing this? I always wanted to get the experience myself. And I realized, as I got older, I knew people were sending certain energies my way, negative energy or things that, you can't do that, or you're not going to do that. That's impossible. That's coming from low vibrational type of people. And it makes sense why you always feel much happier. You feel more flamboyant. You feel more confident when you're around people that bring the best person out of you, and support your desires and your goals. You just feel like they're for you. And those are also your spirit guides. You meet people for a reason now. I understand that, Some people you meet, if you don't know how to detect low and high vibrations, you're going to always be in that limbo while you living. That's why everybody's always emotional. Me, myself, that's why I'm working on myself every day. I can tell, I know the truth, but I always let something else control my energy. I don't protect my energy enough. I'm always on social media, and I love so much that when I see something, I have to speak up, and ignorance just lowers my vibration down, because I know I'm ascending every day. I'm so happy when I'm alone. And another quick story, I grew up a little bit, around 19 and 20, I told myself, in the mirror one day, I'm never gonna waste any more of my energy talking to my mother no more, because after I detected and realized my vibration was higher than my own mother's consciousness and her vibration, you have to understand, all of this is an illusion. Your mom is really not your mom. Your friends, they are temporary. All of this judgment and things this is a temporary. This is all in the game of life. And once I realized that and felt a weight lifted off my shoulder from accepting the fact that I'm only going to better myself by erasing and protecting my energy from my mom and my family, I'm very close with probably like one or two of my cousins, because they're so spiritually connected within themselves and they're so aware. So we're helping each other every day just ascend, to that peace and that, that understanding and acceptance. So boom, a couple years pass, like I'm getting in and out of relationships, like I'm getting in and with these relationships with these women, and I realized something, like every woman that I've been with, except for, two of my exes, because they elevated me. I knew that, like, shout out to my ex Riley, and there was another ex that I had, Taylor. Like, I saw myself grow from them. Like, without them, I don't think I would be this, at this high of a consciousness, But everybody else other than that, I realized that was just an emotion, or my ego just wanted to, feel what society programmed in my head. You don't have to be in a relationship. You don't have to be with a girl. You don't have to have sex with a girl. Like, I don't give a fuck about if a girl has a fat ass or not now, because I realize it's deeper than that. Like, it's all about your energy, That's why when you have sex with somebody that you really, really love, and you really can see that they're for you and they want to ascend you, like, the sex is just better, Or if you don't know, you will know. Like, that's just the truth. So I realized, like, myself going on spurts, like I wouldn't have sex for 3 months, like I went on, and then sometimes I'd break it. Only why I would break it, because I'm habit, You grow up all your life believing something. It's hard to break a habit. So I also realized too, after I had this habit of just thinking I was supposed to be with a girl, like I needed to get my nuts off, like that was just a low vibration of my energy. Like that's not even, like, I'm just wasting my energy. That's all you do is waste your energy, And when you feel like you have to waste your energy on somebody, you don't have to put yourself through that. I know it's different. Like, if it was a kid and you saw that somebody needed uplifting, that's different. But when it comes to, if you're 18 and above, like, this is how you should live your life, because everybody is aware, or they should be aware, on, the basics of being humane. So anyway, with, these girls and things, like, I just stopped having sex. Like, it was one time I was in Taiwan, like, my dick wouldn't even get up, because, like, I think me and that girl just didn't connect, on a deeper, my mind was trying to, my mind wanted to fuck her, but my energy just wasn't into it at the time. And I felt actually relieved and understanding, because of, I understood that I didn't feel, shy or embarrassed, because I know what I have. Like, she even later, like, she understood, which, it's just a good feeling when you can accept certain things and you can understand certain things. And I just, slowly drifted away with even, like, giving my energy. Like, why would I give my energy to a woman that, I don't truly feel her energy matching mine, or even elevating. Like, I don't see her, I don't see it's low vibrations. You just a piece of meat and a fat ass, I felt better too. Shout out to my to anybody holding in a semen and going celibate. You feel me? Like, I know it's not easy, but it's a good feeling, because you growing as a man and as a spirit. You controlling what's within you. We're God, so it's it's dope to control what's within. Like, watch the things that you eat. Like, I know I'm not gonna get sick. I know I'm not gonna get cancer. I know, like, that's why I feel great every day, because I watch what I eat now. Like, I'm not eating trash. I'm not feeding myself from within bullshit. So naturally, I'm just ascending. That's why when you get older, you look at old people and you're like, damn, they look so happy. They look so young. Like, I can tell that they are in tune with themselves, But to fast forward with that, like, I stopped messing with girls, and then I just realized, like, I talked to my grandmother, and she was sending me little stickers, calmness is the best solution. Like, you need to know how to have self-control. And I used to, my ego lashed out at her and was like, I'm always happy, like, I have self-control. And then right after I meditated, I realized, like, I don't. Like, she is right. Like, that's my grandmother. Like, I should have realized myself that she just wants what's best for me. Like, I know that she's on a higher vibration than me, because I'm always learning from her. And sometimes when I feel like I know certain things, you have to really look within. Like, what is she trying to get them? What is her message? Like, what will happen if I do that? Just control it. I would be in a way better place. Because it makes sense why I'm always more happy when I'm alone now. Because now that I can detect people's energies and shit, like, that shit is draining. Like, I'm draining my energy when I go on social media and I see the same bullshit. I see the same violence and judgment and stereotypes. So I meditated and I thought, like, man, I had to say this. Like, I had to get my thoughts down, because it's such a beautiful feeling when you realize how important it is to protect your energy. Because if you could protect your energy, that makes it so much better and so much faster for you to manifest whatever you've been wanting to manifest. Like, why do you think people that focus, like, let's say a basketball player, he don't care about no girls, none of that. He's just focused on his dream. That man has a stronger chance than getting to where he wants to get than another guy, doing the same goal, but he's letting other things exert his energy. He's not putting 100% in truly what the fuck he wants to do. That's why we came on this earth, to experience and be happy and do what we want to do and learn from the different things that we already or that we didn't know that was even on here. Like, when I was born, I didn't know what the fuck. Like, I don't even know how I'm here right now. Like, but once you start to realize and you live and you see certain things that make certain people sad, or you see things that make people happy, and you start to feel certain things, like, that's when you start to understand the whole thing with life and balance. So I just was, wanted to put my thoughts down, and I felt like I should share this to somebody, because I really and honestly do not give a fuck about people, like but I just feel like my higher conscious, as I get more higher in consciousness, like, I'm gonna realize, like, I realize now, I am you, you are me. But once I let go of my ego and certain habits that I already programmed in my memory, I know I'm gonna be at that's when I know I'm done. Like, that's it. It's like when you did your purpose, like, I'm done. And it's such a fulfilling and beautiful feeling to understand that logic from within. Like, all of this is from within. I'm not like, I don't study this. Like, I'm just, as I talk to myself every day, like, I wake up, I talk out loud every day to myself, and I'm starting to realize everything, it makes sense why I keep manifesting certain things. Like, I'm so focused and so within myself, I understand this matrix. I know it's crazy and a lot to take in, but it's such a beautiful and peaceful feeling when you realize certain things and you understand how to protect your energy and know how to dish it out to certain people that you feel deep down in your heart deserve your energy at that time. That's when you control the game. We in the game right now. Once you understand yourself, you understand everything. So I just want to take a minute out to thank my grandmother too for telling me this and inspiring me and just opening up my third eye to what's really, like, the information that I need to ascend, Because once this is the last time, I'm going to delete my social media, and I'm going to really stay focused and be in tune, with nature this next month or so before my season start too, so I can have a clear consciousness and understanding of me. Because I know I'm happy right now. I'm living in my best life, but I'm not protecting my energy. I think I need this. I think I see somebody do this, then it, if I just focus on myself, focus on positivity, because love is stronger than hate. If I can love for eternity, I know how that feeling feels to be loved. I know when you have that feeling of joy and happiness, I can have that forever. That's a high frequency type of feeling. But when you feel sad, like, the vibration is so low, I would never want to be sad or iffy eternally. I just want to ascend. That's the whole point of us being on this earth. We just want to, all everybody wants is just to be happy. So why not help the next person just be happy? Everybody be safe. Everybody love. Everybody protect your energy. I'm not saying just go out freely. Protect yourself too, nigga. If a nigga try to fuck up or disrespect your energy, don't let, fight back. Because we only live in one life right now. We have multiple lives, but if you want to go past this earth and open up your third eye and really realize that numbing love, that unconditional love and feeling that you get when you really know yourself. Like, I know real people that really know themselves, they just feel happy. They don't give a fuck about none of this because they realize none of this shit really matters. Once you have that type of sense of understanding, like I'm telling you, that's where we want to go. Who doesn't want to go? Who doesn't want to go? Who doesn't want to ascend? Who wants to stay stagnant and come back on this earth, come back and keep doing the same shit, go through the same emotional heartbreak, all these fucked up emotions that's very low vibrational? Who wants to go through that? Peace and love, man. I'm in Thailand right now. It's Friday. I thank the Creator for all of this, man. It's beautiful.